Hi everyone, day 38 of my live 77 day video challenge, Evelyn Heart and Soul with Evelyn. I thought I would pop on here now because I'm kind of dressed up and I've just come home from work. Some of you might know I'm a funeral celebrant. I've been a celebrant for weddings and funerals, but just the last 2 years I've only purely been doing funerals, and I've been doing that going on 17 years in January. So I do have a funeral Facebook page and Instagram page. I will be posting little tips that I've learned over the last 17 years. But on this particular live, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my life, sharing my story. I think sharing stories is really important. And I think what's made me realize the importance of sharing stories is probably being a funeral celebrant, and in realizing that sons and daughters know very little about their parents. Actually, a lot of people know very little about their person. And I know this for a fact, conducting plus 600 funerals in the last 17 years. Everyone, at least 80% of the people who are at a funeral or end-of-life ceremony, they'll find out something new about the person that's passed. So I think it's important to share our stories. And you might think you know everything. Like I thought I knew everything about my mom, but I haven't. But I'm going to continue on with my story. So I have been talking a little bit about graduation. The last few days I was talking about graduation from Southwest Texas State. And after I graduated from college, most people, while they were still in college, would interview at different places. But for me, I just knew that I did not want to be stuck in a job in Texas or in America. I just thought there's more I need to do. So I ended up, after I graduated from college, I ended up moving to Germany, and I moved in with my mother, who was living in Germany. My parents actually divorced in 79. I came to America to live with my father and my brother. We lived in Texas. That's where I went to high school and to college. But after I graduated from college, I made the decision to move back to Germany. Also, to get back some of those years that I hadn't spent with my mother, those formative years from 14 to 22. So I moved in with my mom at 22. I was 22 years old, right after college, and I stayed with her for a few years. But so the next segment, because as you know, this has been about segments, I will be talking about that time in Germany. So I arrived in Germany January 1988 after I graduated, because I graduated December of 87. And so probably the next week or so, next few days, I will share with you the experiences I had living in Germany with my beautiful, beautiful mother, and what a special time that really was. So yes, this is day 38, Heart and Soul with Evelyn. I'm outside. The cicadas are not that loud, so I thought I would take advantage of that. So I hope you've had a great day, and I look forward to your company tomorrow. And today, day 38, my live video challenge, Heart and Soul with Evelyn.